that rich vein of form, bro. Because the weekend.
And it's building up to be a nice crack of a match.
Yo, Burnley, Turfmore. Are you guys serious, bro? Those guys were soldiers, bro.
My team, fuck, man. We could have opened up a gap at the top and we just fucked ourselves like hard.
The last words this guy said was, "I'm never wearing it." And I'm not wearing it again. I rebuke you. I rebuke you in the name of the footballing God.
My advice to FPL guys, if you have a play your season. Play. It's not really good.
I'm gonna be wearing this, bro.
They have the suit. Danger ahead.
We're gonna sit back and we're gonna hit you on the counter, bro.
Phil Jones, that's the dude.
Phil Jones. That's how he looks at his bank account every time 60,000 comes in. That's why it's called the English Premier League, bruh.
Yo guys, welcome back to 433. It's been a while.
Yeah. And we're doing it a little bit differently this time around.
Lockdown edition.
Hey man, what is level 3.6 or whatever we're on now?
Level 3.6.2, bruh.
It's like a patch. iOS would like to add this patch. Yeah.
Speaking of lockdown and COVID, Jay, it's been hitting the clubs hard, man.
Yeah, what's the VSOP, variant 2, whatever they're calling it in the street.
Dude, that shit is like crippled, like Aston Villa, bruh. Did you see the fucking
team? I saw, yeah.
Thank God. Thank God for the FA Cup. Thank God, bro.
Speaking of the FA Cup, we just drawn with you, bruh.
I didn't really see the draw. Shit, seriously.
Seriously, bruh. All the fucking games, bruh. Everyone else is playing shit games.
And us too.
Then it's like, it's us two again, bruh.
It's set up nicely.
You guys lost, didn't you?
Drew 2 and lost 1, bro. It's terrible, man. It's the last one.
You gotta keep that rich vein of form, bro. Because, the weekend, game week 19.
Yeah, and it's building up to be a nice crack of a match.
Yo, Burnley, Turfmore. Are you guys serious, bro? Those guys are soldiers, bro.
Yeah, but since we last spoke to our guys online, we had 3 game weeks. Fuck.
That's crazy. That's the December period, yeah?
The Christmas period was wild.
It was wild. I mean, I think the only 2 teams that can actually have some positive hopes and takeaways from their past 3 game weeks are you motherfuckers.
Rich vein of form, bruh. So
United is now holding on to game week, but they have a game in hand and tied on points. I think they probably have the best story to tell over this Christmas period.
Of course. We did the things, Baba. We did the things. Yeah. We hit Villa, we hit Wolves. Forgot who was after that, but we drew to Leicester. So yeah.
But I mean,
it happened.
But I mean, you were seriously channeling your inner Ferguson there, bro. Fergie time goals coming in. Wolves.
Yeah. It's been a long time since we had those feelings, bro. So hopefully something can happen our way soon, bro. But yeah, man.
Speaking of my team, fuck, man. We could have opened up a gap at the top and we just fucked ourselves like hard.
Like making it interesting for everyone.
Yes, bro. Draw against Newcastle. Draw against West Brom. Get fucking chowed by Southampton. Fuck.
The Southampton game was depressing, actually, because like everyone had a lot of hopes riding on some people from Liverpool performing. Fucked up my 100% week. God damn it, Salah. All the time.
I was so happy, man. I've never been such a Southampton supporter in my goddamn life, bruh. They did the Lord's work.
I have a love-hate relationship with Southampton. They always put some embarrassing scorelines when we play Arsenal. So it's just the Lord's work last week.
That's been doing well. Is your team,
bro? Fucking yes.
Man, we had to pull ourselves out of the trenches, man. Hey, it was shit down there, bro.
Remember this guy. The last word this guy said was, "I'm never wearing it." And us not wearing it again.
And they won 3. and they won.
Man, I even put a home kit on because we were doing the things, bro. Because hey, it was wild for us at some point. I'm sure everyone who was going to work at Emirates and they were like, guys, do you guys want to come back to work again or not? It was as simple as that.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I already picked up the boots ever since that Chelsea game.
Anytime we touch Chelsea, nice things start happening, so it's cool. It's all good.
Yeah, like now all the
but no, they're doing what they were supposed to have done for the whole first half of the season. So I shouldn't be celebrating this kind of shit, man. It's nonsense.
Hey, better than being in the bottom half, bro.
I agree. We're still in the bottom half, but we're closer to the middle now. It's not nice. It's just at the last fairness bottom there.
At least all the attention now has moved on to Fat Frank.
The pressure is like that Russian roulette thing, bruh. It's been moving around the pen.
Do you see what they've been naming Klopp, eh? Classless Klopp, because he keeps like complaining about everything.
No, he's allowed to.
Yeah.
Man, the man has done some crazy things, bro. He's allowed to say one or two things, man.
But
the Premier League.
But hey, yeah,
they're putting pressure on him, but then it's just a bad patch of form, bro. You guys will be back.
Hopefully, eh?
Hopefully it's after the 17th. So, yeah, if you guys come after the 17th, then yeah, it's cool.
But yeah, man, I mean, it's been one of those crazy fucking months, and now we move forward, basically. Table is tied up.
Yeah, but at least the guys are coming back from injuries, so you should be a strong team.
Fucking Thiago's back, thank God. Thank God.
Your long-term rivals.
Yeah.
So that's gonna. So Saturday it's gonna.
Sunday.
Saturday will be lit.
Sunday, 17th. Well, I mean, we have this reduced game week happening right now, starting tomorrow, and I just saw as well. Tottenham are playing Fulham and not Villa anymore. Villa out. COVID.
Is Villa out now?
Yeah, because Tottenham are playing Fulham. They catch-up game. They had the game that they missed previously. So
yeah, no wonder why it was like that weird. I thought it was a fucking glitch on the app because two Spurs fixtures.
Yeah.
Hey Villa, damn.
Man, so we have to make some adjustments there.
And Villa have already 3 games in hand. Now they have 4 games in hand.
That's worse. That's not a good thing for a team, bro.
No, it's not.
That's too much pressure.
Because remember, those guys are going to be coming back. They're going to be trying to recover from COVID, and they'll be slow as fuck. Not functioning at 100%. They're going to get done, bro.
Yeah.
Points on the board are always important. Yeah.
The only thing I'm hoping for is that Burnley fuck up. That's the only thing I'm hoping for.
I know the Burnley's gonna make it ugly. That's what I was saying. Like it's gonna be a turf war. It's gonna be like a physical game, and they're not even gonna be trying to score. They're just gonna be playing that that long ball shit over to Chris Wood. You know what I mean? Just see if they can cause problems to Jaguar's weak ass. So
yeah.
He's a Jaguar's.
That's going to be that typical set piece kind of game. I know it. A dirty ass.
Yeah, and he's very weak at set pieces. They get shit at those things.
Yeah, because,
Let's see. But, man, the table's looking crazy, man, because it's joint top with 33. Joint second has 29 with 3 teams. Joint third has 26 with, 5 teams.
Yep.
Joint fourth. Yeah, Arsenal is joined 4th with 23.
That's right. Go back home.
So it's you're just a win or a loss away from being in trouble, man.
Yeah.
Any team. Literally. You can't
It's good when it's packed like that, man.
Because the thing is now, if you guys do beat Burnley this week, the weekend does become even more crucial for us.
Yeah. It'll make the game more fun.
Even if you draw, they'll still go top of the table.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, end of the day, the less points, the better.
They'll open a 2-point gap, and it gets 3 points. What am I saying?
Because if you guys win midweek and then you beat us, that's a gap there.
And it's kind of
6 points. That'll be 6 strong points.
Let's see how strong Ollie's resolve is.
When's the last time you've seen Man United with a 6-point gap at the top of the table? Just think about
7 years ago.
That was Ferguson, bruh. That's almost
8
touching
years
a
ago now.
decade, bruh.
Yeah, man. I mean,
That's
I mean,
wild.
I mean, the other only standard games this midweek coming fucking is Wolves and Everton, and that's about it. I
Yeah.
see here. And well, maybe Arsenal and Palace could be a cracker game.
Yeah, that's a London derby. So
We
Arsenal,
might just phone Zahad. Hey, boss, Wilfred, why don't you cross the street? Because Willian is trash, man. We need to throw this guy away, man. That's all. I never seen such rubbish in my life, man.
y'all guys got cheated out of some money, bruh.
We must do a rewind.
That guy makes some.
Do a rewind to the first day, to the first episode of the season. And he was talking about Willian. Oh yeah, it's a decent buy.
I got sold the lemon, bro. Yo, Chelsea, that's the best business they've ever done to offload that guy. It's rubbish.
Yo, that guy hasn't had a shot on target since when, bro? Since
Dude, he hasn't tackled a single person in 4 games, bro.
Waste, man.
That's depressing, bro.
Willian had one great game.
Payroll, huh?
Willian had one great game. And
he's on 200 a week, bro. He makes 9-10 million a year, bro. He's eating. He's just there to retire, to be very honest.
Yeah, it's a retirement home, Arsenal. What do you expect?
Arsenal is a retirement home, man.
He's playing golf with Ozil and Gareth Bale, bro.
At least Ozil looks like he's gonna become Turkish, innit?
Fenerbahce is calling, right?
Yeah, but apparently there was this thing where he had given Arsenal a payment plan to pay him off.
Yep.
So they said, okay, they owe him 9 million pounds, and he's you can pay it over 3 years. So Arsenal will be paying him 60,000 pounds a week for 3 years.
Damn.
For real.
Hey, that's a nice
well, he's I still want my money, and he's well within his rights. I would be the same, bro. I want every coin. You guys want to throw me away? That's your business. I want my loyalty bonus. I want every single coin. Because if you're not going to use me, that's not my fault. No one forced them not to use him, so they must pay him.
I don't know. They definitely fucked that dude over.
Yeah. So they're trying to get Fenerbahce to pay for it. Fenerbahce is we're not paying you 9 million for a 6-month loan move or a sale, whatever it is they're trying to do. They're like, hey, man, pay him his money so he can come to us.
Oh, man.
But yeah, man, that's midweek games for you. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. Yes, bro. Aston Villa got 3 games.
It's only 5 games at the moment, right?
It's 6.
6.
Yeah, Sheffield, Newcastle, Burnley United, Wolves, Everton, City and Brighton. Make City wash, I guess. Spurs, Fulham, no more Villa out. Arsenal, Palace, yeah. Speaking of fantasy, it makes it hard to choose now. Who the hell do you? Because now I've taken a free hit for the midweek.
Yeah, man, you do free hit.
Yeah, for the midweek game.
Oh, of course,
you
have to take the free hit, bro. I've already got 6 players missing.
Yeah.
So I gotta take the free hit, bro. If anything else comes in the future, well, I'll just deal with it when it comes then. But this is the perfect time for the free hit, man.
Yeah, and because previous to this free hit, I had 3 Liverpool guys who kept fucking me over each week for 3 weeks. So,
dude,
Alexander Arnold, I remember you complaining on the group.
Yeah, Trent had the worst game of his life that day. Yes,
that was bad. He was on Willian levels that day.
Trent just lost his spark.
And obviously, I've been captaining Salah each game week, having the faith, and it's not working out. That's why I'm just above you, Stein. I think just above you. So there.
Yeah, I know. There's that one game where I captained him, and I was like, "Fuck! I should have just fucking captained."
Stayed with Bruno, yeah. Bruno always.
Yeah, stayed with Bruno.
But see, this guy here is sitting quietly. Mr. Arsenal over here had a 93-point plus game.
Man. Mo Salah fucked me over. I was going to get 100 points. Then he didn't do anything. I was pushing. I was 100, man.
It was definitely the tyranny fucking saved you that game.
Man. And I could have actually done it if I captained him, but something told me, hey, don't do these risky things. Because as much as we have good form, things can go terribly south quickly. So I was like, let me just watch.
Yeah.
So a lot of the guys on the teams, they were just giving me double digits, 10s, 11s, 18s. It was nice. Salah was the last man to do the thing, and then Southampton
and
just
the
canceled.
perfect game week to do that shit. Like that was a low scoring game week. So man, like
man, I need to catch up. You guys have left me in the soil, right, in the wake. So I need to start making moves. Otherwise,
not really. You like literally 50 points behind Stein. So
yeah, but if I hadn't done that, I would be still like 100 solid points behind you.
Oh, shit.
So I need to keep doing them 80, 70, 80, 90 point game weeks to make a dent in this thing, man.
Yeah. And that's the most
But
difficult thing.
I've had a good festive period. From that last episode until today, things have gone well.
And the thing is, right, so that last game week, I had both Ward-Prowse and Walker Peters on the bench. And
yeah.
System clean sheet.
12 points there sitting. It was hard.
I know you had the confidence in your team, bruh, and they lost.
You did, and it's allowed.
And I started the gaming so perfectly. Suchek and Cresswell combining right at the end for a goal. Fernandez doing his thing at Son. So like it was coming perfectly, and then Liverpool fucked me. You know?
Yeah.
Actually, right now I'm just trying to like figure out who I'm gonna put in my team, bruh.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
You know what I mean?
There's my team. That's how I was looking at the moment, guys.
Yeah, no, definitely bringing in Tierney as well, bruh. He's fire.
So now I was skeptical about the whole Son Kane because of Villa's game, but I see the Fulham's game, so it's fine. Keep them both in. So it's only Sterling now. So I might get rid of him and bring in Rashford. Hey, that could be my thing.
That would be a good idea. Rashford's been banging, bruh.
Yeah. Oh, but
also Sterling. Sterling has been banging as well.
But he's injured now, so there's a doubt, you know.
If there's a doubt, I don't think he's gonna play him because Wednesday is too early.
Yeah, so I'm thinking either get rid of Sterling, bringing someone like Rashford, and have more money. I can upgrade Smith Rowe, even though he's been one of Arsenal's greatest standouts this past couple of weeks. But yeah.
Yo, Smith Rowe, bruh.
FA Cup.
Taking that spot.
Came in, did the things, bruh.
FA Cup
20 minutes
winner, yeah.
The boys in a vein of form.
Huh? No, he's trying to capture his position as well, man. He needs to put pressure on these senior players, as they call them, because Pepe and Willian are they're wasting a lot of. That's 100 million between those two, and I don't know how much their salaries are, but it's just a waste of money when you got this young kid. No shin pads, just low socks, bruh. Dangerous, moving. These kids who don't like to wear shin pads, they're a problem, man. Him and Grealish.
Grealish, yeah.
A shame.
They're from the old school, bruh. But he's been scoring some good goals.
Yeah,
it was good. It was good.
So yeah,
the team is good, bruh.
Yeah, so I mean, like my advice to FPL guys, if you have a player, you play your free hit now. Play. There's another way to do it.
Yeah, I know you can't lose.
Yeah,
it's like the team, on playing.
So it's free hit now. Wait for the weekend. Maybe make 1 or 2 transfers and then hit a fucking bench boost for the double game week. You could overtake people by miles. This 2 game weeks coming. The bench boost in the double game week is better now because more teams have been added to the double game week, like United and City. So but the thing is now, if you play the free hit now, then you have to make transfers before you have to bring in players you don't have. Like I'm thinking about it. I might get rid of someone like a Son and bring in like a De Bruyne for the double game. Who knows?
Oh, Spurs has got 1 game.
Yeah, Spurs got 1. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you have to double check. So double check the fixtures before you choose that kind of shit, bro.
Yeah, you have to do some real research now.
Because the thing is, because you could bring in someone like a De Bruyne perfectly, and then Son goes and outscores him in 1 game week. You know.
Yeah.
In 1 match, so
you never know. Capable of doing that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does those things. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's my things, bro. I mean, we stuck here in lockdown, so we can't do a show together for a while. I guess we have games coming up. We have the United Liverpool derby. that's gonna be the best game.
That's gonna be that's a game changer. That one, title decider.
Is it at Anfield?
No. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. At Anfield.
Ooh. In tier whatever number they're on, tier 7, tier 4.
we were the
They'll
last
just
class. We won the last
They
class.
won't switch on all the lights. They'll just keep like 3 lights on. That's it.
As long as the lights are on, the goal will
That means we're gonna be wearing this, bruh.
The hazard suit. Danger ahead.
We're coming to cause problems. The inmates are coming to cause problems, bruh.
Oh,
It looks like
But I think it's gonna
interesting.
be a banger.
it looks like Steinman hunting during the festive season, trying to have a zebra and brought it back.
Of course. You guys are the zebra that we're going to shoot down. You know what I mean? But I think you guys, obviously you're gonna play your game. We're gonna sit back and try and hit you on the counter. You know, yo man, you can't even afford to start the B team, bro. The B team always chokes, bro. They almost choked against fucking Watford.
Yeah, I saw that. Watford
1-0.
You started early though. When you guys, McTominay did the things, and then all of a sudden chaos, bro.
Yes.
Like Watford tried so hard. I was watching the game. Watford tried so hard.
You know what United should do? They should at least give Audio Nigalo a good send-off since his contract is expiring at the end of the month.
Bro, they're never gonna let that guy play, bro. I just feel sorry for that.
He's a time holder. They're like, yeah, man, welcome to your boyhood club, your dream club. You're gonna sit not only on the bench, but not on the team sheet, bro. You're just gonna watch closer than everyone else. It's rough. Ollie is cold-blooded with him, man.
He's cold-blooded.
Guys,
you had to buckle with this Watford game because, like, people were like, "What the fuck, bro? Play the man." So,
especially with the history of the dude, having been Watford's talisman, and it's his last game. It's bullshit.
So, like, speaking of Mr. Igalo there, I mean, it is Jan. It is the transfer window. We haven't spoken about that at all.
Oh yeah. Well, it's been a subdued window, I guess, because I don't think much stuff has happened. I mean, most teams
you could buy a player and you could buy a player, but he'll be stuck in lockdown in whatever country he's in.
For 2 weeks, bruh. Yeah. Sure.
Most teams are trying to offload deadwood. I think that's what this window is about.
Yeah,
I know, for at least for my team, that's what's been the priority. Just get the fuck out.
So basically, the whole team.
Pretty much. I would not argue with that. We're just getting the young boys from the academy and the captain, and the rest can fuck off.
Because I know Liverpool are in the market for a centre back, bro.
Although I heard rumors that Arsenal going for Norwich. What's his name? Buendia.
Okay.
That's the latest rumor I've heard, and obviously just also leaving, and Socrates might be going to either Greece or to Turkey as well, and that's about it. I don't know about United or Liverpool, what their winter business is.
Yeah, Liverpool guys look like maybe Origi might be taking a bounce. Minamino is man. He wasn't a good buy actually. He's not settling. He's not a good player. Shame. Shaq will stay, so it's fine.
What's happening with Shaqiri and Ronaldo?
Ronaldo is undecided still, obviously. I don't know what's happened there. I haven't heard any solid concrete things, but I know Shaq probably will stay. Because I mean, the guy's a good player, man. He's a good player. He might not be playing a lot, but he's a good player. And I don't think he won't have much places to go that's gonna be like a Liverpool team. You know, even if you sit and play like.
Go back to Sunderland. Where was he? Stoke.
Stoke, yeah.
Go back there.
Yeah.
The only thing is that we need to buy a centre back. That's like the main thing right now. But that's about it, actually. Just get a centre back.
We can give you guys, no problem. Three centre backs.
But then also, there's always rumors about either Sadio or Salah. And in my mind, one of them has to go, man. The team's not firing because of that shit. That behind the scenes shit is fucking up the whole front line.
Who do you think? You said the problem you think is it Salah? Is it Mane?
It's both of them. They're both a problem when they play with each other. So
yeah, they're not passing to each other.
So either you start a game with one of them, but then the other person gets pissed off if he's on the bench, or you sub them in and they get pissed off with each other because they get subbed off.
And the worst thing is the better performing dude is always the one that gets sold.
Yeah, and like because Jota's injured, I mean that was a guy who came in and took over and got the goals that we couldn't get. Because I mean, look at it. Right? The past 3 game weeks, we've had over 70 possession in each game, and we scored 1 goal.
Yeah, which is unlike Liverpool.
Exactly. So there's something happening with the front line that's fucking it up big time across the whole board. So, because I mean, defense we find. I mean, we aren't conceding too many goals. 1 in past 3. So even without Virgil van Dijk there, we're still keeping a solid line. Midfield is doing its job.
Your midfield let you down in the last 2 games, but they're pretty decent dudes.
Yeah, no, but now that Thiago's back, that's gonna change. Thiago's gonna help them midfield better. It's the front 3, and Bobby's not firing, so Salah's not firing. Mane is barely firing. So I mean, it's the front 3 that's fucking up. Like if we had Jota still playing.
Yeah, when is Jota due to come back?
I mean, like end of the month, maybe close to end of the month, maybe mid-Feb.
That's to get match trades and all that.
Yeah, so mid-Feb. So looking at mid-Feb for Jota. So I think it has to be a change somewhere. So yeah.
Yeah, I know. For us,
and United, that's what they signed somebody. I didn't quite understand what his name was.
No, we signed that Lightier a long time ago. It was just papers.
Yeah.
So the papers, and then the window only opened for him. Okay.
Yeah.
So these are deals that were done already.
They were done already, man. That was late. Us guys, we just need to offload, bro. We got a shitload of dead wood, bro. I mean,
the forest.
Lee Grant, what the fuck? The fuck is Lee Grant, bro? That goalkeeper needs to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a mess. He's a mess.
Marcos Rojo is still on our payroll.
I even forgot this dude.
Rojo. That's at least £45,000 a week, bruh. You know what I mean? Then this fucking Phil Jones? Fucking that bastard needs to go.
Phil Jones is the winner of all of them, bruh.
This guy survived every single coach that ever's been since Fergie, bruh. With like 4 or 5 coaches.
Yeah, so, it's been a whole bunch of people. He's got a good agent.
Yeah. And he's also a £60,000 a week player.
Yeah.
So
he's not cheap.
He's getting big money, bruh. Obviously, Jesse Lingard needs to get the fuck out.
Lingard is Pogba's dance partner.
Yeah. Oh man, those 5 guys just need to bounce.
Phil Jones, that's the dude.
Phil Jones. That's how he looks at his bank account every time that 60,000 comes in. We're doing sparkle.
That's the best one. That one.
Fucking Phil Jones.
I don't know how he survived all these coaches, bruh. He's bottom tier.
Strong mind.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. For us, those 5 guys can just fuck off from the building. We can buy at least 1 decent player from somewhere.
So definitely a Wolves victory there.
It's a Wolves victory.
Definitely for that. Leeds Brighton. That's gonna be a good game. Leeds.
Yeah, Brighton ain't shit.
Brighton ain't shit, man. Even though we drew them, but still, they ain't shit.
West Ham Burnley.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna be a rough game, but
for West Ham.
Dirty game.
West Ham Moyes is still doing his thing, bro.
He's got his mafia suit.
They didn't even give him coach of the month though, bruh.
He doesn't deserve it.
But he did the things, bruh.
No,
remember when the thing West Ham was out, bruh, and look where he is now.
He came back with the quickness. Yeah, he was doing them 1-0, 2-1, those 1 goal difference games, man.
Yeah.
You got
I
a
think that's
Fulham
going to be a
Chelsea.
scrappy game.
Yeah, scrappy game for sure. Then you got Fulham Chelsea
Well,
coming up.
depends on. Hey, so Fulham has City first, then Chelsea. Hey, it's rough for them.
Then us after that.
No. Then Leicester, Southampton.
Or do they?
I
mean like in a row.
Fulham. Sorry.
Fulham, yeah.
We have Fulham's fixture list. Yo.
Let's check.
Wild.
Yeah, they're playing you next year. And then you got Leicester, Southampton. So.
Hey, but right now with the way.
If you remember a year ago, Southampton lost 9-0 to Leicester. A year ago. And now look where they are. Beating the champions, sitting up in the top 6, 7, I think it is.
Yeah. But do you think they're going to revenge them for that painful beating?
No, not at Leicester.
Hey, Ralph is going to want that. He's going to want that revenge, bro.
And Leicester, they can shoot or not. They'll do up or down. Depends.
Is Vardy okay?
For now, it doesn't look like
he's injured.
Yeah, he has been injured. I don't know. That's still like far away, man. It's all like a week away, so maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, I think Fulham can take Chelsea. Never said anything, but with the run of form that Chelsea's in.
Oh yeah, Fat Frank is gonna fall on his face flat,
man. Frankie boy.
So now I gotta see, because we're speaking about Fat Frank. Now I gotta show you that Fat Frank shit.
No, I think Fulham, that's their chance to win, bro. As long as Frankie keeps putting these weird team selections that he does,
and as long as they don't have any penalties for them, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Because they're going up against that.
That other
That's
Fat Frankie.
My buddy over here.
Wild.
Yeah.
But his face was priceless after, because they interviewed him before the Arsenal match, and he was all confident. Very dangerous. He was being very sarcastic. Arsenal's a dangerous team, blah blah. And then they gave him 3, and now he's been frowning like that since, bro.
Yeah. So then there's that game. Then going on to the Sunday games, Sheffield Spurs. Spurs are going to charge them. Yeah.
Spurs are going to charge them.
Then of course the Liverpool United. We'll see Stein. I'm going Liverpool going to win that 2-1.
Hey.
Yeah.
And Stein?
I think it's gonna be a tight game. Yeah. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a draw. 1-1.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's very interesting.
It will also now see if you guys obviously dismantle Burnley and then it's a draw. Yeah, that's now. I have a feeling that Liverpool's going to redeem themselves, because after that Southampton performance, and this gap in between, I think they'll have a little bit more energy, because what United was doing in the FA Cup was just scary. So I'm worried for them. So if I was a betting man, I would give it to. But it will be a tight game. That's true, though. It won't be like a runaway match. I think it would be them 2-1s, 1-0s actually.
Yeah, I mean, our form at Anfield is not too good either. So,
but the thing is, so 2-1 is a tight game. But if Liverpool come out the blocks firing, bro, it could be easily 3-4 now.
Yeah, it can turn ugly if they do quickly, because when these guys come out the gates, it's tough to catch them.
Yeah.
Cool. I know, but that's what we want. We're gonna sit back and we're gonna hit you on the counter, bro.
Fucking Ollie.
I already know what Ollie is gonna do.
Scared
Even
man
Klopp
Ollie.
already knows what Ollie is gonna do.
Yeah, scared man Ollie.
Scared man Ollie.
Yeah. So if they're clever, they'll most probably put Fabinho on Bruno.
Yeah. Then you got Man City Palace.
I give it to Man City.
Man City, bro. Man City's been playing, bro.
Then you got Arsenal Newcastle rematch from the FA Cup.
That one will be a draw.
At home? No, I don't think so.
Yes.
No, I'm telling you, bro, because those guys exposed us. There are things that they learned from that FA Cup match that they're going to come with. Because, I mean, Andy Carroll, just because he's trash at finishing, he could have scored 2 easy goals by himself.
True.
So if he sharpens up and they play the same way they did, but hopefully Gabriel will be back and Thomas Partey might be back in the system. So I'm hoping we can neutralize the nonsense that these guys were leaving themselves open. But I still think it will be a draw. There's something that's just telling me.
Yeah, because you don't have an extra time period like you did the FA Cup. So
yeah, we were saved by it going into extra time.
You're actually right. Yeah, but like I said,
his impact play is insane. He's crazy. But I think the difference was not so much like a Z, but the Smith Rowe coming in because
he
you know that boy made the difference. He has, these young guys just like to run through traffic, so you know.
Yeah.
But,
cool.
But I say Drew. I don't know what you guys.
I don't know. I just focus on my game right now with scoring predictions because I predicted a smashing of West Brom, a good game of Newcastle, and a good game at Southampton, and it didn't work.
It went the other way around.
Yeah,
it went pear-shaped, as they say.
So then after the Arsenal game, then we get into the second game of the double game week.
Mm-hmm.
The teams who are playing, so it's West Ham and West Brom playing twice, basically. They got a game. West Ham will chow them. Then you got Leicester, Chelsea. Ooh,
that's gonna be a nice one. Yeah,
Leicester.
Yeah, I think Leicester can win it. They can flip it.
Fulham Man United game, like you said. So Fulham are gonna get either chowed or be chowed.
I'm gonna chow those ones. 3-0.
I'll have Fulham come and destroy both City and United and Tottenham in the next 3 games.
That'll be wild, bro.
That will be the beginning of some craziness. Yo.
Funny.
That'll be their best 3-game stretch of all time.
Yeah.
In the 200-year history or some bullshit like that.
And then we got City Villa to round out that night's matches. City gonna do the things.
Ooh, that's gonna be an interesting one. If Villa is back to full speed.
By then they should be better, better along than what they are now. And then you got Liverpool Burnley to finish off the double game week. So Liverpool have to beat United at home. Liverpool have to beat Burnley at home to have any chance to retain the title. If they don't do that, then we're going into Feb 2nd, and our first game just before Feb is Tottenham away. So if we don't come to the next 3 games, so the United, Burnley, and Tottenham game before Feb, and we're still sitting second, I don't think we're gonna win.
This poor run of form has deflated you, man. Last time you're like, we do what champions do. It's set up. Now you sound like, you sound depressed, man.
Because the thing is, if we keep messing up points, you also got United got games in hand, City got games in hand.
That's true. That's true.
I think City is the one. After Burnley, we are all caught up.
Yeah,
with everyone else.
It's
City will have 2.
Because they missed 2. So it's hard, man. I don't want to be second going in, and especially if there's a gap. It's gonna be hard to catch the gap up.
Yeah. The good thing now is like we said, the joint top 1, 2, 3, and 4 are so close.
So together, close, man. Yeah, it's like one game can change the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, but I don't want it to be like that. I want to be the champion. I want to be sitting around top without no worries, no stress. I got stress every fucking day of my life. Man. Worried about West Broms and Newcastle. Oh, bro,
that's why it's called the English Premier League, bruh.
It's just not Liverpool, man.
High blood pressure at some point, bro. Some of us were on the dialysis and blood pressure machine for 3 months, bro. I should come out of it all right, yeah.
No, it's fine. No, I'll survive because at least, the problem with the Liverpool team is why we stress so much. It's because we expected to win something. Arsenal aren't expected to win shit, so that's fine. You can be in the bottom half, you know.
We don't want to be there. We want to be where we belong.
So all this better on a form just made me bitter. I'm bitter man, bitter old. Fucking United sitting second, well, joint first with Ollie fucking Ganesh-Solskjaer at the fucking wheel, man. It's like, what the fuck's going on? The world is, if 2020 wasn't bad enough, 2021 is going to be a shit year if fucking that happens. If Ollie wins this fucking Premier League, 2021 is going to be even worse than fucking 2020. Hands down.
This whole decade will be tainted. What do you mean?
I don't know if Ollie wins the Premier League. Oh my god, bruh! Like I'd have to like eat a humble pie because like
a big one.
The way I don't believe it.
Hey, but you know what? At the end of the day, you'd be champions. So as much as you'd be eating humble pie, you'd be the champions of England.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Poch is now at fucking PSG or whatever. So
man, I don't know why he did that.
From Liverpool and United game is that if we are losing like by a goal to nil and it's 90 minutes in, this is what I want. What I want all Liverpool players to aim to do. They must fucking make this man cry.
Bastard. I rebuke you in the name of the footballing gods.
Because if we can do this, if we can do this to this fucker and injure him for the rest of the season, then Ole will never win.
You see, that's why you are the reason why FIFA Fair Play was created, bro.
Yeah, targeting other players then.
Told you, bro, I'm bitter as fuck. But anyways, fantasy is better though. I mean, I'll probably come back and whoop all you guys' asses at some point. So it's fine.
We'll see about that.
Oh, by the way, how are you guys doing the cup? I mean, obviously we all got through, but how is your opponents in the cup?
Yeah.
I didn't even check for that shit. That shit was fucking
check actually myself. Hold on.
Well, I mean, you can 90 points. So I mean,
that shit will give you hope. That shit will give you hope, and then the next fucking round, someone
the next dude is the winner of the.
I charred my
worldwide.
I charred my opponent. My opponent fucking.
I had to check the points. I'm on my phone here. I don't know.
So go to fantasy. Go to points. No, I'm on desktop. I can't do my thing. Be in the league.
Yes, just go on fantasy and keep scrolling all the way down past the global leagues and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
There should be an FPL Cup at the bottom there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I didn't, I was lucky because this dude came in hot. So, he got 73 points.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So he was probably depressed when I hit him with 92, bro.
No, he's probably, when you saw Tierney in your squad, he was like, fuck, I'm done. I mean, that was it.
Yeah.
Tierney got you 20 points, bro. So
that's wild. Yeah, no, I managed to do the things, yeah? Let's see who's next. Some other dude called Tage in Nemo.
I got Mohammed
next. He has a question mark as a team.
I got a Mohammed next, so we'll see. COVID ain't gonna stop 433.
Never.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Lockdown edition. And we'll probably be doing lockdown editions the next couple of weeks, Jen. So
this is 433 assemble.
Yeah, 433 assemble. We are here. Next time, do a better job with that. Bro. I don't like to watch. I don't like to see that shit lying around. Look like dirty laundry,
In the throne, bro. You check out my lovely baby.
You'll be in the toilet the whole time.
They can't fit. So but remember the name, bro. Remember the name, bro. Gonna see this. Anthony Martial is gonna do the thing for Anthony.
Uh-oh.